values for this. So,
I don't think Champions is worth anything.
There's a little bit here and there. So one of the things I'm super sad about is my favorite deck to draft in this format was the
Spirit deck?
The green-red Spirit deck that won with Devouring Greed, and apparently that card's broken, and it doesn't work correctly.
What?
Which is super unfortunate, because that was a key piece.
Wait. So we could draft it and then the deck wouldn't work?
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you want to get a refund, you can draft it.
We're just going to draft one then, and we'll just always ask for a refund if we don't win.
Alright, so we've got...
That's not really how we're going to do that.
Through the Breach, Forbidden Orchard, Boseiju, Kiki-Jiki, Miyanomo, Glimpse of Nature, Gifts Ungiven, Azusa, Sensei's Divining Top, Knight of Souls Betrayal. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so it's good that there are a few cards we could get that will half pay for a draft, but at the same time, nothing super exciting. And nothing that I want to keep for other decks. So,
yeah. It's leaning. It's leaning and it's annoying me.
I don't know what you mean. But,
yeah, so there's not really too much great going on there. But the nice part about Champions is we have a lot of different deck combinations that we can play.
that's true. Oh, and let's look at the cards that are worth money that are also worth playing.
I think it's all of them except for Through the Breach, Forbidden Orchard, and Boseiju. I'd play the rest.
Yeah, they're all decent. I mean, Kiki-Jiki could win some serious games if we get triple red.
Kiki-Jiki, I would make my deck triple red for.
Sensei's Divining Top seems wonderful, no matter what.
Yep.
You would always play that card.
Knight of Souls Betrayal is very nice.
And it's an uncommon, so Sensei's Divining Top.
Yeah.
Ghostly Prison is actually a card that I would love to play in a deck that's combat oriented, and it's still worth a buck. So,
And we'll be playing combat stuff. The creature quality in this set is very low, so we're back to the position where a lot of the creatures aren't just doing a ton. The only deck that's not creature oriented is the blue-red deck, and you can only play it in triple champions.
which I hope we get to play because I think it's janky and I really want to do it.
It's not janky. It's probably the most powerful deck.
You made the blue-red arcane deck that trusts to mill them, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is what we're going to try for. We're going to
If
force
we get
it, and we're going to fail, and it's going to be awesome.
We're not going to force it.
What?
But
Why wouldn't we?
We will take the red burn card very highly. If the mill card comes around, we'll take it.
We should just force blue-red and try to get it. It's going to be awesome.
No, we're not going to force.
I haven't read any sort of strategy for this, and I've never drafted it. This should be wonderful.
It's really unfortunate that Devouring Greed's not here, because Devouring Greed is the backbone of the green-black Spiritcraft deck, which is one of the stronger decks to play. It just slows down the game repeatedly, preventing your opponents from kind of getting anywhere significant. And then, once you're to that position of locking down the game, you just Devouring Greed once or twice. The first one usually just to get you a bunch of spirits back using the sort of Spiritcraft card where you just trade a bunch of your creatures and recycle them through, and usually drain like 6 to 8, maybe 10 life. Kind of buy you more time, replay a bunch of those cards out, draw your second one, finish the game. But as Devouring Greed stands now, it doesn't work, so not a lot going on with that.
Spirits are important is what I'm reading on the internets.
Brad is reading all about it. Yeah, the Spiritcraft mechanic is very important. Good removal is important. And good creatures.
White-black or black-green spirits, blue-white flyers, blue-red arcane, the 5-color with blue-green as the centerpiece, mono-black aggro, and the Dampened Thought deck, which is what you were talking about.
Yeah, you can also play a red-white Bushido deck. You can just play a regular beatdown deck if you have quality creatures. There's not really a lot of twists and turns. When this was available in Standard, when I played, all the dragons were worth quite a bit. And all the dragons are worth first picking.
Yep, all the dragons are very good. Glacial Ray is the card you were talking about that is the best card.
Burn, yeah.
The Kabuto Moth is apparently overlooked, but is very good.
Yep, it is a 2 and a white for a 1/2 that taps to give you more stuff. Oh, look, we have Swirl the Mists. Finally, a rare that we love.
I have no idea if you're joking.
It's terrible.
Okay.
Alright, so we have two options here. We can either take a solid creature, or we can go straight into Dampened Thought and take a Dampened Thought. Now, Here's the problem. Dampened Thought is an uncommon, and it is essentially not a pick whatsoever if there's not more than 3 opened. So I don't know if I want to pick that. What I do like here is I like Moth Rider Samurai. It basically beats up every other flying card.
Yep.
I like River Kanji, not enough to pick it. And that's it.
What's the flame do? I don't know that card off the top of my head.
Oh, yeah, Shibushi's Flame. It's solid. It's 3 to deal 3, and it exiles it.
That's not terrible.
So we could take the Flame or the Moth Rider. I would actually be happy with either.
So you don't like the 3/2 regenerate?
Not for 4 mana. I think I'd rather have a 2/2 flyer with Bushido 1.
Alright, so you don't want to try for the Dampened Thought deck?
No.
Alright.
I think I'm going to take some removal.
Alright.
I love removal. If a Dampened Thought wheels, then we'll start picking at them. But the thing about the Dampened Thought deck is just hard to get in a good position.
Alright. Blade Master?
Blade Master Kitsune is probably the most powerful card. Let's double check here. Oh, I like how they redid the...
Oh,
yeah.
they did. Nice.
There's the Snake deck.
I mean, we could try Reach Through Mist, Peer Through Depths, Delve Through Sands or whatever, and try to summon the Unspeakable. If we draft one.
Yeah, that's not where we're going with that.
Yeah, I'm just saying things that I know.
Befoul is pretty solid. 4 mana removal. The Blade Master, I think... I'd be happy taking Blood Rights, Blade Master, Sosuke, or Befoul here.
I think we should probably just go with the Blade Master. That was pretty good.
Alright, so we can be red-white kind of beat down. I don't mind that position. Uba Mask! That's not worth anything, is it? No. Alright, so Hanabi Blast is a very solid card. And as is Rowan Houndmaster.
And the Haste Bushido guy is pretty good too, right?
That's the Rowan Houndmaster. Those are the 2 I like a lot. Kami of the Painted Road is solid. Mystic Restraint is solid. I think I want to take the Hanabi Blast, though. Just because, while it's not super great, you can late game turn it into a chance to turn your bad lands into more damage. You do 2 damage to a creature or player, then it goes to its hand, then you discard a card at random. So it's worse to play late, better to play worse to play early, better to play late.
Which is not usually good for removals, or which is not usually the case for removal spells, so that's good.
Right, and often, if you play your Hanabi Blast and it makes you discard your expensive card, the time Hanabi Blast is very bad is where you play it, and then you discard the card you were going to play next turn.
Yeah.
But most of the time it's fine. Oh, look, it's Miyoujin.
Yep. Probably not something we want to play.
Probably just taking Kami of Ancient Law here, but I could be convinced that we should be in green.
I mean, there is a lot of green cards, and red-green Soul Shift is a deck, so we could take the Soul Shift 4 guy and start that up. That one's pretty decent. The Snake guy's meh.
The games go long, and being able to repeatedly make creatures is pretty nice. So I could see us taking the Egg Watcher or the Vulnerable Kumo.
Let's see. Is the Egg Watcher an uncommon? Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the uncommon and hopefully will the Soul Shift guy.
Yeah.
That might be a bad play because Soul Shift should...
What?
We should probably take that.
I actually like Sensei's Divining Top as well. If I wasn't taking the Divining Top, I'd either take the
I'd probably
Order
take
of
the
the Bell
Soul Shift guy.
or the Kumo.
Yeah, we should probably just try to go white-black spirits, black-green spirits, or flyers.
Well, it's early enough in the format that people aren't going to be in the defined decks, so it's going to be harder to get those decks. Just like when we played the Affinity deck, how many times did we draft Affinity?
That's true. We played the Affinity a lot, but we didn't draft Affinity cards very often.
It just didn't come together. People aren't as good as finding their way to the correct lanes.
I mean, we're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So let's see. I like the Soul Shift Flyer. I like the Brothers. Everything else is okay, but not great.
I don't know if we're playing green or white. I do like the Brothers, but they're only a...
I mean, they're only a 2-1, unless you get a lot of them. And you can only play exactly 2, right?
Yeah. I think I'd rather take the... I don't know if I want the Talons.
I do like that as a flyer. I mean, that's one of the best flyers, which is sad. I like the Forest Walk and Mountain Walk abilities.
I like, if we're in white, just being able to tap down a spirit. Even
Yeah,
if it's,
that's pretty good.
I don't want another 5-drop. Bloodthirsty Ogre is a solid black card for the Ogre deck, which we could go into next time. Alright. Bird Grafter.
Yeah, that's a good Soul Shift guy.
And Soul of Magma. I think Bird Grafter's better.
Bird Grafter's better. So we're going to try to go green, white, Soul Shift. I'm not splashing red.
Just depends on where we end up. We can take the Leaf Color to fix mana, which is not great. We can take the Deceiver, which is 4
He
for
is a spirit, so
4 for a 1/4.
yeah, he'll just get Soul Shifted back. And Soul Shift puts it in your hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah. Definitely the Menace guy.
Well, we could take the Blood Rights. It enables Soul Shift very well, but I think I want it.
I think the 4/4 Menace is probably better. It does also have Soul Shift, but that doesn't matter too much.
Alright.
None of these cards are playable, so...
Well, we could also take the Arcane. It's just a really high-risk card, though.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So, red and green seem to be reasonably open. White had some good cards come around.
I think people just don't know what they're drafting, so we don't know what we're drafting.
Oh, that's probably true. I think we should just go ahead and concentrate on 2 colors and go for it. If we see any money cards or super awesome cards outside our normal colors, we'll just take them.
I mean, the hard part is I don't know where we're at. We have a 3-way split if we sort by color.
That's true. But if we sort by creatures, most of our creatures are green or white. So
It's true. Red is the color cards we're getting the least amount.
though green white spirits isn't exactly an archetype, it doesn't matter. Soul Shift is Soul Shift.
Yeah, there's just better Soul Shift cards in red, usually.
Hopefully we'll get some.
Alright, so I really want to find some sort of strong messages. This is a trickier set to draft.
Yeah.
The
Money
Master
cards would also be appreciated.
is only very good if we have a lot of cards like it. Like, it's only very good if you have a very aggressive deck. It's bad to play cards like Soul Master with cards like Vine Kami. You know what I like? I like Innocence Kami.
It's pretty decent.
I like Red Spirit, but we're not running black. Just being able to tap a creature, I think, is nice. Do you think any of these other cards are even runnable? Kodama's Might's solid, but that's it, right?
I mean, the Sustainer will probably wheel. That's the only card I'm looking at.
Hearth Kami's fine.
I mean, the Blessed Breath is probably fine, too. It's a pretty decent combat trick.
Yeah, just repeatedly
I mean,
tapping down a creature.
I wouldn't be
is great.
sad about running the Fallen, but, I mean, it'll probably come back around. Or Falling Leaf. Not Fallen.
Alright.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Certainly convert a mana
So the Cleansing Fire is pretty decent. If the game goes long, that'll win it.
Yeah, there's not any other cards I'm excited. Frost Wheeler's nice, but I think red might actually be our cut color.
Yeah, so I like the 100 Talon Kami on the wheel, and that's about it. So definitely just take the Cleansing Fire.
Honor Warren's pretty nice as well.
Oh wow, that Soul Shift 5 guy is really good too. Cage of Hands is probably better. Cage of Hands makes me want to leave up 2 mana, but we don't have to leave up 2 mana.
Yeah. Where's the Soul Shift 5? Oh, he's black.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Great card.
The Secure Tribe Elder is actually really great too.
Yeah, but I'll take the Cage here, having Unstoppable.
I think we should have been taking black cards in the first pack so that we could pick up these big Soul Shift flyers.
Well, we saw some black, but we didn't see black.
We didn't see anything great.
No.
So, well, and we didn't see anything great because people are wavering between colors in the first pack. So,
All right. We've got some okay cards.
and I mean, I would be fine with cutting green if we could get some of those black cards back on the wheel because we've only got 3 green cards.
That's true.
So, I mean, maybe we should just start taking the good black cards when they come to us.
Evergreen.
we really need to figure out. We need to get cheaper spirits. We don't have cheap spirits right now. That's my real problem. Is we only have 2 4-drop spirits, and I want more cheaper spirits.
Yeah, we definitely need more spirits. That is what we're building here.
Right, and we do have the possibility of picking up some of those snakes to make a splash really possible, just like Tool is pointing out right there. Let's see what comes around for us. The deck seems pretty slow. I am happy that we didn't go in on the blue deck. Like, we just haven't seen any of those come up. Alright. There's Hold the Line, which is a fine defensive card without being great. Samurai Enforcers, which is one of the better sort of beatdown cards.
Let's see.
We could take another Talon. We could take another Bird Grafter. We could take Kitsune Riftwalker, which is a good defensive card.
So I think we should be taking the... Let's see. Our curve isn't looking terrific, but I think the Bushido 2 guy is really good. I also think the 100 Talon Kami having flying is probably going to win some games.
So just having 200 Talon Kamis and then just really pushing towards more creatures that have a low spirit cost.
Yeah, we could also keep going green and take that Bird Grafter. I think I'd rather have the flyer though.
Okay. Alright, Ghostly Prison.
Ghostly Prison's probably the best pick.
I would like to have the Kami of the Hunt. Just having
Kami
cheap
of the
spirit
Hunt.
cards.
It looks like we might end up just playing green because green keeps coming.
Which is fine. I mean, we have 2 good green cards and 1 okay green card.
Yeah, and I mean the Egg Watcher is whatever.
Tool is a big fan of the Bushido card. And I mean, attacking as a 4/4 that can be a 6/6 is very hard because there's not many cards that are bigger than that. Alright.
Isn't the Haiku thing? Nah, it's probably too expensive.
You just have to tap it multiple times.
Okay, so that 4 mana spirit's good. The 2 mana spirit is okay. I like Mountain Walk, but we're not playing this color. So the Sacrifice of Kami, destroy target enchantment with it being a spirit is very good. So either of those 3 cards is fine. We probably want some low drops though.
Yeah, I'm between Kami of Ancient Law and Dripping Tongue Zubra.
Is it Zubra or Zubera?
Zubera? Probably Zubera. I think I want to take the Kami just because it's more consistent, but if we had more Zuberas, they would obviously be much more powerful. Alright, so we're rewarded here.
Yeah.
Another very strong card. So the Black Demon deck was open. We could have been Black Demons. Blood Speaker's a powerful card. Cursed Ronin's a very powerful black card as well.
Alright, so we'd like a ramp card. Or 2. So we'd like a Kagama's Reach or a Secure Tribe Elder. One of those 2 would be nice. The Reach Soul Shift guy is okay.
We could try to splash red and run Earthshaker. It's a very powerful card. Or we could run Commune with Nature or Vulnerable Kami. Vulnerable Kumo.
Any of this is probably fine, but we're not going to play any of it, I don't think.
Alright, we'll put that to our sideboard.
Okay. People are on board with taking the spirits. We're not going to play any of this, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. I could see us taking 9 Ring Bow as a way to bring it against the spirit decks, or Honor Worn Shakua to ramp us elves.
Let's probably want the ramp card. We're hoping in the 3rd pack to get a couple ramp cards. Might as well take that spirit, even though we've got too many high drops. That's surprisingly at willed. Yep.
It's interesting that the Samurai Enforcers wheeled. I don't think people realize how good a 4/4 is.
Yeah, especially with Bushido 2.
Yeah.
Now, Bushido only triggers once, right? No matter how many times it's blocked.
Correct. Yeah.
It's not like that other ability, right?
It's not like Rampage, which requires multiple blockers.
Yeah.
So Earthshaker, Tool pointed out that Earthshaker is an extremely powerful card, and I would be much more willing to take it or move into red for it. We do have a decent amount of red that we could have taken the Earthshaker.
Yeah, I think we have too many green cards at this point, though. Well, only 4, really.
Yeah, we have 4. We could have taken that. Let's go ahead and take the
Either one's
Hankyu.
fine. We're probably not going to play it.
In the very slow matches, we might play Hankyu. We do have a decent amount of green and white cards. I just really want to get lower
I
drops.
think we want
We want Azusa.
Azusa.
If we weren't taking Azusa for the cash money, we would be taking
Samurai?
Reciprocate.
Or Reciprocate.
Yeah. I might actually run Azusa.
I mean, we probably will. We don't have that many low drops, and if we have a couple extra lands...
So we've picked up Sensei's Divining Top and Azusa, right?
Yeah, that's pretty close to paying for this pack.
Which is not an easy thing to do.
Well, so Azusa in paper would be crazy good, but Azusa not paper, you know, we're $3. How much is
And
Azusa?
it goes to the prison.
How much is Azusa in paper?
It's like $40.
35.
Yep. It's gone down. Nope, steady.
Alright, next pack. I like the kite, but
Do they auto pick something for us? No, that's the last pick. Alright, so here we've got a lot of good cards. We've got Samurai with the Pale Curtain, which is just a 2-mana 2/2 with that.
Bushido wins, that's not bad.
We've got the kite, and the thing I like about the kite is it means we can splash other stuff.
Yeah, the kite's not something I really want to play, but the deck is probably slow enough.
The format is very slow.
I like the Samurai and the Pale Curtain the most, but
Here's the other thing. We're not really a beatdown deck.
no, we're not. We're a mid-range deck. So that's better.
And now we can pick up very powerful cards off
We
color.
probably want to take Secure Trap Elder, though.
Yeah.
It's the most powerful card here. Another top. Or Otherworldly Journey. Probably not worth it. I would take the
I'm
top.
taking it to the top.
And the funny thing is I think we might actually play 2 tops.
Alright, so we can take Kadama's Reach and have all of the mana fixing in the world.
Yep, we should do that.
Or we could take 100 Talon Kami or Birdgrafter and have more things to actually get back with our million other cards.
I'd rather take Kagama's Reach. It definitely shouldn't wheel. And since we have so many high drops, it's perfect. Wow. What's the Fox Cleric do?
You can add counters to it each turn, and you gain 1 life if you control 8.5 tails. So really it just taps to gain you life each turn.
Oh. I don't know what we need.
We can take a powerful off-color card.
There's no reason to take a...
Well, there's no reason to take a card on color. So I'm going to take a powerful off-color card. My idea is we have enough fixing that if we want to run a powerful off-color card, it's better than running a card we're not running.
Okay.
I mean, we're already basically maxed out on our regular deck size.
Wow. That spirit? Nope, 5 mana spirit. Why do we keep getting 5 mana spirits?
Alright, so we can either take Wear Away to get rid of stuff, or just some 2-drop.
Just some 2-drop seems fine. We're probably not playing either one.
Okay, so let's take the Dripping Tongue Zubera over the next 7-drop.
Or 4-drop, yes. That one will actually be able to soul shift with everything that has soul shift.
Yeah, I wanted to pick up more low spirits. We should have probably prioritized more low spirits.
There's a 4. That's as close as we're getting.
Super
It has abilities, but I can't read them because the text is too small.
Basically, you can reveal the top card, and if it's a land, you get bonuses. For that one, it gets +1/+1, you untap it.
I think we want to take Call to Glory. We probably won't use it, but it is a really good trick. It allows us to attack and then ninja block. We're probably not playing any of these, so take the one you don't want to see.
We could end up splashing red for powerful cards.
We're actually really happy about that.
Yeah. We could have taken more Zuberas. There were 2 more we could have had. We could have had 4 Zuberas, which would have been pretty powerful. Alright, so this is going to be a lot of deck building, because we do have a lot of cards, but I'm not really sure which cards are the best cards. I'm not sure if we're supposed to be 2 colors or 3 colors.
I would probably just try to stick to 2 colors. We don't have any red spells that are just amazing.
Well, we might need them for the spirits.
Might need them for... I don't think we'll need them for the spirits. Soul Shift doesn't actually matter that much, but if you happen to Soul Shift, that's good. Might as well take the Cleric. I mean, we're not playing either one of these, so...
Yeah.
Hey, we got a 4 land. Go us.
I'm just happy that we got a lot of cards worth money because this draft looks super jank.
Yep.
I
We got 3 cards worth
I can't
over
imagine
$1.
many other people's decks look great though either. 2 tops.
I think the first
Azusa.
thing we should do is put the Azusa in, because we didn't put the Azusa in yet.
It depends if we're running 18 lands, yeah.
I don't think that we need to run 18 lands because we've got so much land fetch. But we might as well run all of our land fetch.
Alright, let's first. We've got 1 black card. One red
good
card.
Yeah, we
So-
don't need to worry about those until we want to splash. Put the Azusa in there.
I don't really like her.
Well, so the thing is, anything that lets us play more lands is good. Because look at our high end. And I think we want to keep most of our high end is the thing.
We do. I want to
Uh,
cut Azusa because I don't think she's good as Kadama's Reach.
That's true.
Um,
I mean, I don't think that is good at all. I can't even say that name.
Honorable Chakura. Yeah. Alright, I want to keep all my 4 mana spirits to go with my 2 Soul Shift cards.
Yep.
And my other Soul Shift cards here. So we don't have a ton of Soul Shift, but we have some. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Soul Shift cards, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Soul
8,
shiftable
9
cards.
Soul Shiftable cards. Alright.
That's not terrible.
So I could see us not running the Blade Master, maybe
What's
running
that?
the
What's the
Blade
diviner do?
Master. Taps a spirit.
Why don't we just put that one in the sideboard?
Okay.
Yeah. So what?
Tool is saying that a lot of the cards are splashable. And
Yeah, and then it's saying Azusa is just a body for draft, which is pretty much what I agree with.
Alright, so let's look at the cards we want to play. If we have enough cards we want to play, we'll consider and pull in removal when we need it. This is 23 cards, and we're running 2 ways to get lands out of the deck. I do like the kite with the Sensei's Dividing tops. Not sure we should be running 2 tops. Not sure that we necessarily want Kitsu Blade Master.
Well, so I think the tops aren't good enough to run 2 of, because we want one every time we play.
Okay.
And the kite allows us to shuffle the bad cards from the top away.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
if there's anything else that allows us to shuffle, we should probably put it in. But I don't think we have it. Just anything that incidentally lets us shuffle. I don't believe we have anything
We
like
don't.
that.
Alright. We could run the Painted Road Kami. Whenever you cast a Spirit or Arcane,
Gain protection, and we have several spirits and 1 arcane spell, right?
we have the Kadama's Reach. That's our...
Is Secure Tribe Elder also a spirit? I don't think he is.
No, it's a snake.
Alright. So we need to cut 1 card in order to get that in there?
I think we just cut that. I don't want to
Okay.
run... We have plenty of spirits already. Having the low drop spirits is more important.
Yeah, I wonder if protection from a color matters too much. I think it'd be very powerful. Now, do we want to run that combat trick that untaps all our creatures and,
Not really.
no? Okay.
A lot of these creatures have higher toughness than power, so it's not usually going to get you a card.
It probably would if we double blocked.
Yeah.
Also, it does pump up Samurai. We have, 2 Samurai? 3 Samurai? Something like that.
2. Yeah, I don't think pumping 2 Samurai is particularly great
It's not
either.
very good. I do like Ghostly Prison, but it may not be worth playing considering how many creatures we have.
It means that they have to tie up mana for their flyers. For the few creatures they could have.
That matters then.
And playing on turn 3 means that they have to choose between widening their board or hurting us. So we could, play a turn 3 Ghostly Prison, turn 4 Sensei's Dividing Top, and Kadama's Reach or something. We could have time where they have to choose between, do I want to hurt them or do I want to build my board?
Yeah, I think we might end up in some sort of stall, but I think we'll be able to break that stall
We've got
with
2
our
flyers.
bigger creatures.
We've got 2 flyers.
Well, not
and
to
2
mention,
flyers.
if we cast the Cleansing Fire, it's indestructible. I don't know what it does other than that, but I know it's indestructible if you cast it from your hand and there's no way we're not, so...
Alright, so then, oh, wow.
What?
Nah, my head's bothering me. I could see cutting a Harsh Deceiver, but I do like how it's an option for the 100 Talon Kamis. And just being 1/4 solid. It's 4 mana for a 1/4, and if you have a library land on top of your library, it gets a +1/+1 until end of turn. And you can activate that as many times as you want, or once each turn. It's also pretty powerful with the since these divoting tops.
Yeah.
We can choose which order they go in. So for me, I think the cut opportunities are Ghostly Prison. We could just run 17 lands. But we have a very mana-hungry deck.
Yeah, I think with the Secure Tribe out of the Common's Reach, the Kite will probably be fine.
Alright, so then do we want to cut any of those cards to run, because we have 4 sources, a red or black card?
Nah. I don't think so. I mean, if you wanted to cut the Harsh Deceiver, I could see that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any sort of black or red cards that we had that were good enough.
Yeah, and we can always do that for the sideboard, like if they have something that's really big that's not a spirit, which there's not too many of.
9/8 looks about right.
That seems fine. Alright, ship it.
Yeah. What are we sideboarding? Against more aggressive decks, I think we're just bringing more low-costed bodies. And against the spirit decks, we have a good answer with.
Yeah, I think we might be underestimating the Kami of the Painted, just because the protection might let us push through damage, but I think our creatures will just end up being bigger.
Well, and like when you looked at our decks and a lot of other decks, I think you're just gonna have a lot of situations where they have a bunch of 2/3s, and you can have protection from one color, but then they have blockers in the other colors. The format doesn't seem particularly fast.
Mm-hmm.
So Tool is saying that the flame is very good because most of the creatures have a toughness of 3
or less, and I did notice that, so we might end up just splashing that every time. This looks like a great hand.
That does look like an incredibly good hand.
It's just super depressing that we have nothing to do, but I don't think our opponents will either.
We just play Sensei's Dividing Top. So now, make sure all our stops are in place, because before we draw, we want to top. Because we're not doing anything else next turn. And it keeps resetting our stops for some reason.
Yeah, we had a couple times where we reset it. Okay, looks great. It's also annoying with top that I have to F2 a bunch in case they try to destroy it. Click them in the order we want to put them back in. Okay, so 1, 2, and I draw the Kami. Perfect. Alright, and the end of turn, I will use the Sensei's Dividing Top.
Yeah.
And set it up. And then we'll either play a 2-drop or a 3-drop.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now, do you want to just go ahead and cage that guy?
Probably. I mean, we could wait one more turn and play our 1/4, but I think I'd rather just cage it. We just have so many late plays that there's just nothing else to do.
Alright, so we don't want to top the next turn.
Correct. Oh, that's a really nice card.
That is a good card. Alright, so we just want to play the 1/4, I think.
Right. Alright, so next turn we're going to probably top and play Kami of Ancient Law.
Yeah.
Because we needed another land. Yeah, and we can always pull back the cage, just like Tool's saying. I don't see anything to put it on. That's great. Obviously, you don't want to have it on Pain Kami.
Yeah, worth it.
Sure. I'll be happy to trade any of my cards for that. There's no permanent combat tricks like counters or anything in this set, so if he's spinning a card to kill my Harsh Deceiver, I'm great. Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
We're happy about that all day long. Especially since he didn't splice it.
Alright, so let's activate this.
So we're gonna put Samurai and then Harsh Deceivers and then Plains.
Yep.
And we actually want to tap the top and draw the Harsh Deceivers, I think, and play that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then next turn we probably want to
Play a bunch of 5-drops in a row.
Oh yeah, just not even play the top, just play the flying.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We've got enough
Because
plays.
the next, of course, the next turn we'll draw a dead card, but that's
Yep.
fine.
Have fun, Tool. Alright. Target creature must block this turn able. Tap that creature. Doesn't untap. Okay, so that's kind of a problem, but not really.
Alright, so I think we just want to play the Kami, right? Because that Soul Shift Force when it dies. That's perfect.
No, they're stuck on mana. I'm considering playing the Innocence Kami, tap down their stuff. But yeah, this is better right now. Okay. So we've got a couple bodies down. We're not really getting any traction, but we're playing cards. And I anticipate that our cards will be bigger than our opponents. Yeah, see, they're playing guys to ramp out stuff, but they don't really have anything going on.
Alright, so we probably want to get the Bird Grafter or the Tapper down, but if we get the Bird Grafter, we can get the Dividing Top, which I think we want to top next turn.
Sure.
And now we can attack them for 2 in the air?
Yeah. So the thing about this format is it's very time intensive. We actually have to play very quickly. Because of the amount of triggers that are involved.
Yep.
With the Seven Sensei's Dividing Top and Soul Shift and etc. means that we've got to put a little bit of hustle on it. We'll play the Enforcers as soon as we can. The Enforcers will probably be the best threat that we have for quite some time, just because it attacks for 4, and they have to have 6 power, which they don't even have on board right now.
Yeah, I mean, we could try to blind flip the forest or the plains, or we could just top, get a land and play the law, or top, get a 4-drop.
Yeah, we're going to top, just because the worst case scenario is we top in Kami of Ancient Law. But every other situation's really good.
The top 4-drop's probably the best. How much is it? The number of damage?
3.
Yeah, so sacrifice the dude.
Yeah, and we could have considered trading our 1 creature and getting back the Harsh Deceiver, but just having a flyer is worth a lot more at this point.
They should have attacked.
Alright.
Alright, put the Ghostly Prison on top. No. Put the Plains Forest in the Ghostly Prison.
You want to draw the Ghostly Prison?
And play it.
And
Trust me.
Okay.
Because playing the Ghostly Prison is better than playing the Kami, right?
They're not really attacking anyway.
Now they can't.
It's true. I'm gonna play the Kami too.
Oh, might as well. That's even better. Alright,
Yeah.
hit him for 2.
We could have used the Harsh Deceiver and pumped it and all that kind of stuff, but I really don't like that play as much. Just widening the board out, and the next turn we can play Samurai Enforcers.
Yep.
The following turn we can play the Innocence Kami and the top.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of time though, if we don't hurry up.
We just have to play our turns quickly. I mean, our opponent is in roughly the same position for time. If they play something better, we can always move the cage of
Move the
hands.
cage of hands, yeah.
It's a strong card.
That's not bad. It's dwarfed in comparison to this 4-4 we're about to play though.
That and they have to choose whether they want to attack or play more spells every turn. Ghostly Prison loses some value later in that,
They can do everything they want because they get enough lands.
but the problem is they have to pay a lot of mana. Like, you can very easily have 5 creatures you want to attack with and not have 10 mana. You usually
Very
want to
true.
have more than 6, so it limits big attacks, and you can tell that they're going very wide with a lot of creatures, but Ghostly Prison
makes Ghostly Prison even better.
Yep.
So we've used the top very well, I think.
Top's a powerful card.
We got the prison out and the Kami out on the same turn by just putting the top on top.
Yeah, we can use the top with the Harsh Deceiver if we thought that was better. It hasn't been particularly great, but it's very hard to attack into an opponent when they have a Harsh Deceiver, any of the Deceivers in a Sensei's top, because they can easily get that bonus. Ugh. Not quite as talkative today, feeling a little bit under the weather.
I think they're debating on whether to play a big creature or not because we'll just cage it.
They should. We can only cage so many things.
Attacks if able mountain wall.
That's
Okay,
it.
so that changes our plan and we just cage that, right?
Yeah.
Wait. It attacks if able and it's a 5/5?
They probably have some sort of way to do 1 more damage.
Okay, we'll just go ahead and cage it then. And now they can't possibly block profitably, so we attack with the Enforcers and the Flyer.
Correct.
And we might take 3 on the backswing, but I don't even think we'll do that, so.
It's not really an issue. I have 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're 1 shy.
Alright. And at the end of the turn, we'll top again, because why not waste some more time?
Well, we're not behind on time.
No, we're not. They resigned. That's probably what I'd have done too. Can't really think of anything we needed that we didn't have.
Rin Flesh is a card we consider playing. Just because being able to destroy their best threat. We didn't see any threats, but they might have good threats.
That's true.
Would be nice.
Well, a lot of the big threats, though, are also spirits, so it won't kill everything.
Yeah. We just didn't see sort of a spirit theme for them, but we didn't see any theme. So I think we're just going to run it back. It looks like they're just running sort of green-red creatures, and we're actually in a good position to play against that deck because we have a lot. I could see bringing in Hankyu to kill a lot of their smaller creatures, but I don't think it's necessary.
Our high toughness is probably better than running another thing like that.
I also think this is a format where you probably want to draw first. Like, think about how much the cards mattered.
You might want to draw first. Oh, so this is a decent hand if we get another land. If we don't, we're probably losing.
Yeah, but we have 2 lands on the draw. Like, statistically. we're
Now, so now we can get that third turn Ghostly Prison out. Maybe a second turn Dripping Zabera.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably be able to play all of our stuff. Maybe not in the order we'd like. That's a good play for them.
Oh, second turn Zabera, third turn Ghostly Prison.
Right, so they're back to starting next turn having to choose what they want to do.
And then, wow, 2-drop, 3-drop, and then 4-drop. Turns out we're the beatdown deck.
I don't know if I'd call our cards beatdown cards. Could try to get in a free point of damage, but I really just rather play it very slow. Vine Kami is probably going to be the card that helps us win the game.
That's true.
The Reaver is definitely a card that I would be willing to work hard to get rid of, though. What?
Okay. Why are they putting regeneration on it?
I don't know if they're familiar with the game. Maybe they think they need to regenerate early. Let's go ahead and take 3. I mean, if they're not playing anything, it's not like they're going to be ahead very soon.
It's very true.
We're about to play a 1/4.
Followed by another 1/4, and then alternate blocking. Forever. Still play the 1/4, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Especially since next turn we can play both.
Now, if you wanted to get real sneaky, you could have attacked with a 1/2, and they probably wouldn't have blocked. But I think this is better.
Also having the option if they remove my Harsh Deceiver. I don't know if I would block with the Dripping Tongue. But we tapped out last turn and our opponent put a
Still
regeneration.
regenerated.
Yeah, they're making weird plays. So let's let them make weird plays. Okay, Wear Away's pretty solid.
That is pretty solid, yeah.
Oh, that Kadama might. Alright, so now I'll jump. Jumping seems really good here.
Oh, yeah.
Just because I get another creature to jump with.
So they splashed.
Yep.
Okay. And then play land, play the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't bother swinging, right?
Yeah, they have,
You might should have swung for 1 with your Spirited.
yeah, I definitely wasn't blocking with it. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go ahead and block, let them trade their card for our card.
What do you mean?
We'll double block. They'll play their pump spell. It'll kill one of our Harsh Deceivers.
But it'll get rid of their pump spell?
Yeah.
Worth it. And our Deceiver doesn't have Soul Shift, so.
No, that's fine. We have our Soul Shift card later.
You realize you do tap them both down for a very long time, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we want to top, right, before we draw?
Yes. Ooh.
That's pretty good.
I forgot to top.
That's fine.
Well, it turned out fine. Could have been very not fine. Alright, so we do want to draw land next turn.
And so you do want to go ahead and top, probably. Alright, so Kamigawa's Reach doesn't matter after that. You should have put the Kamigawa's Reach second, though.
Yeah, because we want to get the lanes out. We'll do that again at the end of turn then. Alright, so do we use the Bird Grafter and the Spirit to double block the order?
Yeah, and then Soul Shift 3 will get back the Zabera, and that's 2 more blocks for us for random stuff they play. And then the next turn we'll have the 1/4 back to attack, and we'll have the 4/4.
Do we want to go ahead and pump this? We should block first, actually.
We should just block. Why would we pump?
No, there's not any card that's going to specifically work. We can, whatever they could do, we could do in response.
Yeah.
Oh, another might. Powerful.
Okay, we don't care.
Come on, mouse.
But make the box bigger or something? There you go.
Okay. Perfect.
Top again? Alright. Land, reach, land.
Alright, if they have another Kodama's Might, we'll be in trouble.
Does it give trample?
No, it's just +2/+2, and splices for 1. It's a very, very powerful combat trick in this set. Oh, that might be kind of a way to push through enough damage, though.
Alright, so now we just play our menace.
Yep. And now we have a big body. If they make it so one of our cards can't block, we can stop 3 damage and take 4. Not in a great spot.
Hmm.
So I see enough cards that I think I'm going to want to pull in the removal spell. Just being able to do 3 damage would have been real nice.
Mm-hmm.
So then we block down the 2/3.
So that we can block next turn?
Yeah.
Alright, makes sense. Alright, stop before you... You really need to top before you draw every turn.
I was going to save the mana so that we could... Oh, gosh. I actually wanted to play the reach first.
Well, you should top before you reach.
I was going to reach and then top, and then draw a card with the top.
Okay, you can do that, but that doesn't make as much sense as looking, topping, looking again.
For specific cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to be able to cast with the most amount available. Alright, so then we'll play land.
Alright, so now we top.
None of these are playable, so we're not going to top. So we'll put them back.
So
we need the land base.
plains, and then...
Now what we could do is... Wait.
I'm just making the box bigger if we can. You keep talking, Dan.
We could keep the land on top so we can activate the Harsh Deceiver to untap it after blocking something, and then top it or upkeep and just keep the land on top. So I think that's what we're going to do. So now we can use the Harsh Deceiver.
Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna chump block.
We've got a chump, we've got a 2/5 that untaps, and we've got a 4/4.
Yeah, so we'll kill their 3/2 if they attack with it. That's getting old.
It's a powerful card.
Alright, so we're dead, I think, right?
We block 1, 2.
Biggest?
Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah. Okay, next game.
Okay, so do we want to pick up a red card to be able to kill their other cards?
Go for it.
Alright, is there any other cards that we wanted to have in here?
No, not really. They have a lot of spirits, so we don't want the other one.
Let me just drop 1 forest. Add 1 single mountain. Add the flame. And What do we want to drop?
The cat might be too slow. It's unfortunate to take out mana fixing though when we're putting in another color.
Alright, we would like to be on the play. And this end looks great. Having the two tops is kind of unfortunate, but we can hopefully draw one and shuffle it away. Right?
Yeah, that's what we want to do. We only have
Perfect.
one way of shuffling it away, and there it is.
Alright, and I think we just actually play the Kadama's Reach and shuffle it away.
You don't want to draw blindly. You want to have topped.
Do you want to not play Kadama's Reach and you want to top instead? Do you want to top or Kadama's Reach?
If you top, draw a land, and then Kagama's Reach, you're going to feel real bad. So basically, you want to look, get what you want, shuffle the top away.
So we're going to lose tempo and gain card quality.
Yeah, definitely. They also have no pressure, so it's a much better play that way. So put the land and then the flame. No. Put the land and then the Harsh Deceiver and then the flame.
Alright, we're going to save that for quite some time.
And then now we want to play the other top and then attack with a Kami and play a land.
Alright.
So play the other top, don't forget. Because right now we're just trying to use our mana efficiently and get better card quality. So
Yeah.
the next draw is pretty good, but we should top and see if we can get an even better draw. And you can just do that now. Yep, land, Harsh Deceiver.
Alright, so then we want to...
So we want to draw that Harsh Deceiver. And then we want to...
put a land on top. Or sorry.
No. We want to draw the Harsh Deceiver. Then we want to top, put something that's not a land on top, and then draw that thing. So you want to play the land and top again. Or just top again. But don't tap the green.
Alright, so...
So land, creature.
Creature, play the land.
Play the land, use the top,
Play the Kadama's
play the
Reach.
Kigama's Reach, and go get our mountain to put in our hand, and then forest to put in play. Just click mountain, click forest. It doesn't matter what you do right now. And then click the one that we put in your hand, right? No,
Yeah.
click the forest. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And then attack for... No, don't bother attacking. And then pass. And you can actually have F6 here. So now we've gotten two good cards with the top that we would have normally gotten lands. And we sacrificed a little bit of tempo to not have those lands, which is great.
Alright, so...
And then we just burn that. So top before we draw. So land, cage.
So do we want to save the cage? Or do we want to save... Do we want a cage?
Yeah, we want to save the flame, I think.
For the other card. So we're going to play the mountain.
Well, we're definitely playing the mountain. So that's correct. Now, we can actually just save the flame for something else, because that flame will definitely kill that.
Yeah. I think we should save the flame for the 2/3 that prevents our guy from blocking.
Okay, so go ahead and cage that thing then. Always keep white open. Damn.
For what?
The cage!
Oh, the cage, right.
God, I thought you knew that or I'd have said it louder.
I forgot about the cage. I was thinking about representing combat tricks. And
Nope,
I was like, oh, the
your combat trick is already on the board now. So go ahead and top after their turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Cage. I'm really out of it today, guys. Sorry.
Well, it might end up mattering. It might not.
If they have the wear away, will.
Yeah, if they have the wear away, they're gonna definitely do it now because you did that. So next turn, it doesn't really matter what we draw, but we should top anyway. So go ahead and top.
Yeah.
Alright, land. Or, no, go ahead and go land, cleansing fire, land. You can just click them. You don't have to.
Oh. I'm not as familiar with top as Brad is. He's the top when it comes to tops.
Alright,
1,
so
2,
now
3,
we're
4,
gonna...
5, 6.
It costs 8 though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're actually gonna have to top one more time.
So we want to top now?
No, just go. Alright, land.
Harsh Deceiver? No.
We probably want the Soul Shift guy, right?
No, I'd rather have the creature for him to kill first.
Okay. Alright, keep a white open. That's all you need. Actually, tapping the forest would have been the best, because then you keep the combat trick and the other thing.
Yeah. I'm really out of it. I don't feel like I normally
You want to
play this
switch?
line. Unfortunately not, because of how tight time is on these.
Okay.
Like, we're actually behind on time, which is fine, because we're in round 3.
Well, if they were trying to run us out of time, this would be the time to do it.
There's
I
no
can't
way.
believe they did
9
that.
minutes is not nearly enough.
Alright, I tap.
Cool. Well, we have something to get back at our end phase. I'm going to stop her.
Yeah, so bring that back to our hand, burn that, and then put the thing on the other thing. And then top.
Top now?
Yeah. Alright, so land on top, and then the Myojin. No. So Dripping Tongue, Myojin, land.
Yeah. Alright, we just draw the land.
And play it. And now, cage the one thing. Keep wide up. And then burst the other thing. Also keep a wide up.
Alright, we're in a great spot.
Yep, pass. They're tapped out, so you can F6.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
So next turn, we just draw and cast the Myojin. We don't have to. We can top if you want, but we know what we're getting, so there's no point. As far as I can tell, there's no 1 mana spells that can kill the top, so you might as well just slow play it.
Actually,
Yeah, I don't think you want to do that. Just pass.
I'm going to pull this back.
Why?
Because I'm going to wipe the board so he doesn't have a mountain walking a 5/5.
Oh, is that what that does?
Yeah, you
Does it
move-
kill our creatures too?
Yeah, it's a wrath, but our creatures aren't great.
Oh. Well, you should fake the attack then.
Oh, yeah, man. No, I don't want to undo that. I want to attack with all my creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect.
Is that what that does?
Yeah.
I never read it. I hope we didn't miscount on mana. We did.
Let's destroy all other creatures.
Wow. That's impressive.
What? That they were so conservative?
Yeah.
I mean, we made a really weird play bringing back Cage of Hands. However, we are getting rid of 4 of their creatures for 2 of ours.
So, we can do that anytime, right? So why are we doing it now?
We're not going to. Well, if they untap, they can do...
Okay, so just do it.
Yeah, they play land, they can kill our guy, so we need to do it now.
So they can't kill our guy because it's indestructible, but I see what you're saying.
In response, they can put the damage triggers on it. And they would die.
Okay, so be sure you top at the beginning of our next turn.
Yep.
Alright. So our Meosion's doing good work here. We have a removal spell and a soul shift spell.
So we have 2 quality cards on top.
Yeah.
The 4/6 isn't particularly great right now, but it's fine.
Does it not say May? It does say May.
Hey, Tool. Yeah, welcome back. Sounds like you've got a pretty cool deck going on. We won the first game. We lost the second game. We're in the third.
Did they accidentally click and put the counters on our thing?
No, that's just the trigger. They have to say yes or no. And we're in an okay spot. We just used our Meosion to clear the board off. Nothing particularly exciting, but nothing particularly unexciting either. My brain's a bit addled, so I haven't been playing.
He's been playing pretty poorly.
Yeah, I've been leaving wrong mana colors up.
Hasn't been punished yet.
Nope. It's not going to be good enough by itself. Nor is that.
No. Alright, be sure you top at the beginning of our turn.
Alright, we go top with red.
Yep.
Because we don't have any of the red spells.
So Plains, Ghostly Prison, Dripping Tongue is the order you need to click them.
I think I'd rather have the Dripping Tongue than the Ghostly Plains. Just have more pressure to end the game.
You want the Dripping Tongue to draw?
Yeah.
Then click the order I said. Plains, Ghostly Prison, Dripping Tongue.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted us to draw the other one.
No.
Alright.
Alright, play the big guy and then play the other guy.
We should attack first. I could have used Cage Hands on
There's no
the
point.
Sustainer, but I like
We
this
want
one.
them to block, so.
Oh.
Alright. Perfect mana. All day long.
Alright, we've got a couple guys out.
And then we need to top again at the beginning of our turn.
Yeah. Yeah, the Meosion was very, very nice. Our opponent had Jugen, the big dragon, out. Good board position. Tops have been very good. I think top is the best card in our deck.
No doubt. Fill the top of your card. If it's a land, he gets +2/+2.
Probably the best Deceiver, just because it becomes a 5/4.
We shouldn't block. But he should attack.
Why shouldn't we block?
I guess it doesn't matter. Go ahead and block. Because that's a pretty poor attack. I mean, there's no reason to block it. That's why I wouldn't block it.
We get a 1/1.
Yeah, that's a 1/2.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
We weren't attacking with it,
Alright,
so
be sure to...
Hey, Nadachi.
see, now it's better to block with. Alright, now be sure to top at the beginning of our turn.
Definitely. Alright,
So
the Blade
yeah,
Master?
we want to Plains, Ghostly Prison, and then the Blade Master. And then we want to play the Blade Master after we attack.
Do we want to Cage of Hands?
Yeah, Cage of Hands, the big guy first. And, yep, just be sure you leave a... Oh, never mind, we won't have enough to move the Cage of Hands if you play the other guy.
That's
But it's
fine.
still worth it.
So, our friend Tool was playing, and looks like they have a bunch of pingers. And there are a lot of common pingers in this set, so you can end up
really
positioning.
awesome.
Yeah. 6 Frost Wielders, right? That's the 2 and red to tap, deal 1 damage.
That's awesome.
Yeah, when you have 6 of them, it's almost unbeatable, unless you can kill them. What are they wearing away? Yeah.
Our Cage. So, whatever. It did its job.
Yeah, we could have left it up, but at some point it just becomes...
Yeah, we just need to attack. Because they need to block. So.
Alright, we'll just block their big creature with our 1/2.
Yeah.
Assuming that they equip something to it.
If they're smart, they'll move the Nodachi to something to split it kind of evenly. So I'd put it on the 1/2, but they didn't. So.
All right.
So now we take 2 instead of a lot more. So.
Yeah, they're gonna be hard pressed to race us.
Yeah, so they should have put it on the snake guy, I think. So then they would attack with a 2-3, a 4-2, and a 3-2.
I would have put it on the 2-3, and then I would put it on this. One of them attacked with one of them, and then left the other creature back and put it on the other creature and had a 4-3.
They don't have that much mana. It's 3 to equip.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah. So what they should have done is put it on the. They should have put it on something else, not necessarily that. They probably want to block. So land goes to Sleep Prison.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we draw, we want the top again and try to draw something with the top that matters. We can attack first. It doesn't really matter. You're doing it before we draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's the same cards. Oh my gosh.
Forest, Plains, Ghostly Prison.
I'm so tired.
Alright, we're going to stop after this draft. Alright, so now just attack.
Okay.
Don't bother attacking with the 1-1.
Well, we want to top first in case
Okay,
there's
top
a card.
one. Top first then.
Right? In case we draw a combat trick. Like a burr. A burr.
Alright, so doesn't matter.
That's unfortunate. Okay, let's go ahead and attack.
So we want to hold the 1-1 back, right?
Yeah.
No, we don't. Just attack with it. Oh no, they've got a 5-2. We want to hold it back.
Yeah.
Because they're going to block the 4-6 and take 4.
Yep.
And then we're going to play the Ghostly Prison, because why not?
It actually helps quite a bit because it means that
They can't play anything and attack with both of those, which is good.
probably it makes it very hard for them to do multiple things.
We're also at 16, so we're not too worried about them hitting us with all that.
All right, so I think I'm gonna have Brad take over
Alright, change places then.
as soon as this. Let's just finish this match, and then for the next matches, just because my brain is just not on the cylinders today. Have you seen me play this bad?
No. Well, I mean...
You've seen me make a mistake.
No, I'm not.
Not this
I'm
many
just
mistakes
messing
in a
with you
row.
at this point.
I'm on some medicine, so it's not doing me well. I'll try to.
He's on
be
some like
advisor.
a leave. It's not doing him well.
No.
Maybe you need some caffeine.
I don't know what I need.
Maybe you have a caffeine headache.
Well, we are in a really good position. There are cards that could get our opponent out of this, but not many.
That's true.
They have to. The thing about this format is, with the exception of a couple of rares and uncommons, not a lot of the cards have to be answered. Like, none of our cards are must-answer cards. Our 4-6 is probably our most threatening creature, which is a solid creature. But, you know, they've got an equipment that already answers that. They could use a Feral Deceiver and an activation just to take it down. The other consideration, though, is that things like Vulnerable Kumo really slow the game down. If we needed to, we could keep that on blocking, and we could use our Vulnerable Kumo kind of to block into our Harsh Deceiver, and our opponent's again in the position. Or we could use a Vulnerable Kumo to get a Dripping Tongue that makes another creature. So, like, the one blocker turns into 3 blockers. And that's one of the big things about the spirits in this deck, is they can slow it down a lot. If you have an aggressive deck, it needs to be extremely forceful because of how much just a few spirit or a few soul shifts can really kind of put you on the back foot.
Alright, well you don't have to worry about topping. You can just draw one of the lands and then top to try to get something good.
Yeah. This other thing about top is that very late in the game, it allows you to just use its ability after you've drawn a card and to pay essentially an extra 2 mana to get slightly better card quality. Order of the Sacred Bell is our next card, which is a solid card for him.
I don't know what that is. But...
It's the 4/3 for 4.
Okay.
If I was them, I would just leave my creatures back.
Well, they'll die if they attack.
Yeah.
And we will not die.
So we can attack with our 4/6 next turn and make them trade. What?
Alright. Okay.
Alright, well, we'll take 2.
Yep. We're at 16, so they probably shouldn't attack. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I think we just turned them all sideways here, right?
We should leave them on 1 back.
Why? We're at 16.
Because, let's see, they block... not there.
Their 2/3 will be on our
Yeah.
4/6, and their 5/2 will be on something that can kill.
Yeah, and they can't afford to attack.
And
up
we're
both
gonna
creatures.
soul shift something if they kill our reach guy.
Yeah.
If they have a combat trick, things could go well for them.
They're still going down to 1,
Yeah.
which is why we should attack. Because then they need 2 creatures the way they blocked now. Next turn.
2. How would they need 2 creatures?
Just to block all but 1 damage.
What? They're killing our creature. They have a combat trick.
Don't they still need 2 creatures? No, they only need 1.
Yeah, and they have 1 creature on top of their deck.
And we still put them at 1 now.
Yeah.
I think that's better. So this way they have to play 2 creatures to attack.
Yeah, they can't attack.
Which is also better for us because they can't attack if they play 2 creatures because of Ghostly Prison.
Yeah, no, they can't attack they can't attack well for a very long time. And the thing about being at 1 that I will give you is that we have 2 flyers.
Yeah, that we could actually draw one day.
I wish we had another way to shuffle the deck. It would be so good.
Yeah. They can't attack because of Ghostly Prison.
Yeah, that's a bad play.
And they didn't play a creature. So just attack, right?
Let's check to see if we have anything first.
Alright. We do have something, we don't need it yet, so just attack.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if they misclicked. The other thing is that card will actually just win us the game by itself.
What card? Oh.
The tap down card.
Yeah, because it'll just tap a spirit.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They just stole it?
Yeah. Okay.
But they traded a creature for a creature?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so, hold control, respond to your own top trigger, and bury the top. So, tap to draw a card. Now, look at the top 3.
Okay.
Alright, so land, Kami. We were supposed to do it the other way.
Okay.
Sorry, I know how to do that in real life. So we're supposed to look, draw, look is what we're supposed to do. Because look, draw, look lets us bury the top and hopefully get another card.
Doesn't that just save us 1 mana?
No. It lets us actually put the top, not the first card.
Right.
Which might get us another card, right? Well, it wouldn't in this case because we have 2 planes.
Yeah.
Alright, so they can't attack.
Nope.
I mean, they both can't attack and can't attack. So. Alright, so if we draw a Spirit or Arcane spell, that is dumb.
Just pass. Tap down their card. It means tap down their creature and the next time tap down their creature and win the game.
Oh, yeah, good point. Alright, so tap their creature. Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna go get ready for the next match.
Alright guys, we'll be back. Brad's gonna be playing these. My head's a little bit addled, like I was saying before. It's really grindy. I do feel like we were strongly favored from the point we played the Miyoshi onward in that match. But I am expecting a lot of matches where things are very slow like that. Alright, I'm gonna go take some medicine real quick. We'll be back. The match starts in just a minute. Alright. Hopefully that medicine will help. So it appears that top is by far the strongest card we have. I'm surprised that one came around so late. With how powerful that card has been for us. The only deck that I can't see really wanting a top is a very, very aggressive deck. Just because it's so easy to set up your turns to have 1 mana available or 1 mana up or 1 mana down. And you don't have to top every turn necessarily to get the most value out of it. Alright, so I'm not sure if we want to play or draw. That's the thing that I'm still kind of confused on in this one. Let's try drawing. This hand looks fine. 2-drop, 3-drop. Some good 4-drops as the game goes on, and it slows the game down if our opponents are particularly aggressive. The thing I don't like about this deck is how dependent it is on just winning with high drops. Like, that's all we have to win a game with. Alright, opponent's not really doing much going on. So we'll get our beat down on with our 1/1s. Or our 1/2s. Alright. We'll attack our creature in. They're probably not going to attack next turn. Yeah, the creature just gets Death Touch. We'll play a Ghostly Prison, which sets them up not to really want to attack. The fact that that's a 2 for a 2/1 Spirit is really nice, though.
Alright, we changed places. Some water boiling, some hot teas. Maybe it'll help you. Alright, so what are we doing here?
We've just been playing our cards. You can go ahead and pass F6. Our opponent hasn't played much.
And we can have 6 on their turn too?
Yep. We have the Cruel Deceiver, the Harsh Deceiver, which we probably won't be able to use very quickly, but they do have a 3/3 that attacks as a... that can become a 4/4. No, don't have 6. You're in draw step, so have F2 again.
We just want to hit the flyer?
Our flyer doesn't block their flyer, so we probably want to play Innocence Kami. Because we can't attack or block through their Bushido guys. And they've actually got quite a bit of power. When Nago attacks, it gives their other guys, I think, an additional Bushido. Go ahead and right-click on Nago, the center guy. Yeah, Samurais get +1/+1. So he attacks for 4, and you'll be being attacked by 2 very powerful creatures. So they'll probably just start attacking and not developing their board at this point.
Yep. Now we can triple block and kill him.
Yeah,
No,
F6.
we cannot actually.
F6. No, but starting next turn you can tap it down, so you only get hit for 2 a turn. Because Innocence Kami can tap down the... Oh, they're playing more cards.
Wow.
It's not particularly powerful.
So you wanna cage him?
F2. Alright, play a land, and I would Cage Sun one, and then you can tap down the other. So I would Cage Sun that one. Or Cage of Hands. And then in combat I would tap down their 2/2 flying.
Instead of their 4/2?
No, we can just trade the 4/2 for we can
For
attack.
these two?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Alright, so we're just good. Pass.
Yeah. Then the next turn you can play the 2/3 and start getting in for 2 a turn. Their deck looks really good.
Huh.
No, you want to tap the flyer.
They can't attack. Goes to the prison.
Oh, no, never mind. F6.
That's not bad. So we want to play the Soul Shift guy?
Yeah, I'll play the flyer.
Alright, we can't bring back this to our hand if we play the flyer.
That's fine, we won't need to.
Okay.
And more importantly, we can tap down their flyer.
Oh, fuck, I should have tapped. Oh, never mind. We don't have enough mana for that.
It wouldn't matter. We're gonna try to kill them 2 damage at a time.
With flying?
Yeah, because our 2/3 flyer will be able to attack into their 2/2 flyer.
Alright, so should we start that next turn then?
Yeah, you're gonna tap.
So I
down,
can just F6,
You
right?
can F6 this turn, and the next turn tap down their 2/2. If they attack with their Scuttling Death, we double block it with their small creatures. And then I think we hold the Harsh Deceiver because it doesn't help our board presence, and start saving up cards for the Meosion.
Alright, so they're not attacking again.
Alright, we have a new card to tap down. Just tap down the flyer so we can get into this turn, but here outward we're going to have to tap down that 4/4, and we'll be taking 2. We could keep our 2/3 black to block their 2/2 flyer.
We have the Cleansing Fire if we draw a mana, right?
What? 1, 2, 3, 4,
No,
5,
no,
6.
2 mana.
2 mana. That'll be a minute. But we should start saving creatures. That's a creature worth playing, though, right?
I believe so.
Alright, so I think from here we just play defensively, because all of their creatures are better than ours, except for the tapper. And we block with the Dripping Tongue first, because then we can Soul Shift it back. We can also Soul Shift the...
Alright, so we want to attack them for 2 flying?
No. We want the game to go longer, and we want to keep back their Gibbering Kami.
Okay, so we just want F2.
Yeah,
And
you
then
can
F6.
Alright.
F6.
So you can use the Bird Grafter to make good trades. Or you can just wait, because we are 2 lands away, and they're going to continue to play out creatures, and we can be in a position where we have a excess of creatures, and we can use the Meosion.
Nice.
It's fine.
Cage.
When they begin combat, we need to tap down their 4/4.
So that's the Soul Shift deck I wanted to build.
Yeah, it's real sweet.
They're probably attacking with both flyers, right?
They can't. Ghostly Prison.
Oh. So we're still 1 land away, right?
You're in the draw step. Yeah. So just keep waiting.
Alright, so we just keep doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll be tapped out the turn we use the sacrifice. We can use the Bird Rafter to pump our creature, and then play the Meosian, sacrifice it, and then the Soul Shift ability will let us get back the Bird Rafter. You can also use the ability of the Harsh Deceiver, the 1 ability, to see if we have a land on top, and that might change the blocks. So I would tap their creature down. Actually, I would use the Harsh Deceiver first. The 1 ability. Okay, so you have a creature. So then go ahead and tap down the creature you want, the 4/4. Okay.
So we gotta get there quick.
Alright, so we can start tapping down their flying creatures to take less damage and chump block their 4/4.
Oh, okay.
No. You want to save your creatures.
Cancel.
You want to incentivize them to play as many cards as possible.
God.
Okay, go ahead and play one of our small creatures.
Go get the thing.
Yeah.
Play one of our small creatures.
Yeah.
I think we're fine. I don't think we need to play one of our small creatures this turn. I'll do it anyway, though. Alright, so they're still just attacking with the 1.
Okay,
Which probably means they're playing another creature. So we need to hurry up and draw a land.
We got plenty of time.
Oh man. Another cage.
It's good for us.
That is good for us.
So we just go ahead and pass. They can't really attack with multiple creatures due to the Ghostly Prison.
Sensei's Divining Top. Okay. So we just pass.
Yep.
I can't F6 though. Right?
Why?
Good point. Who knows?
No, don't block with
I want to
him.
block with him though, don't I? We want the Zubair to die with the Wrath.
Yeah, block with the Harsh Deceiver. Alright, we should be able to ensure that we draw a land next turn. Draw phase?
It's the most annoying thing.
You can take off the stop on draw phase if you want.
Let's just keep it right now.
Yeah, you shouldn't have tapped the double green. I can't imagine two things we want to play, but
No, I doubt there's anything we want to play. Alright, so land, creature, land. And then next turn we just play a land and use it, right?
we play the land, play the or sacrifice the bird rafter, play the Myosian, sacrifice the board.
We don't need to sacrifice the board. We just hold them at ransom, right?
We want to do it if they have less than 4 mana, so we can get one of the 2 cage hands.
Okay.
Because they're going to play around the cage. Once the Myosian hits the board,
Yeah,
they're going to
that's
use
right.
cage hands.
Alright, so we don't want to attack.
Nope. We just really hope that they tap down so that we can get one or both cage hands. And then that'll be it. So we're going to tap down their...
A flyer?
Yep.
Alright.
Tap it down now. And it's perfect that they're doing that. That means they're probably attacking with 2 creatures. Which means we'll get both cage hands. Yep. Okay, you go ahead and chump with the bird raptor.
Yep. We won't get to keep our cage stands, but I'm willing to accept that.
Now we can use our cage hands now.
Oh.
Go ahead and do that now. It's good that you remembered that, by the way. I had forgotten about cage hands. So, yeah, now we're definitely going to win. F6. And our opponent knows something's up because we returned cage hands. Alright. Okay. Well, good. Our opponent's currently cursing. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We get 9 of their cards. Oh, Soul Shift goes on afterwards, so he does get creatures back. We want Bird Rafter.
Where's that? There it is. Oh,
It's at F6.
you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we
We're waiting on them.
Oh. What are they doing?
They're choosing their targets for Soul Shift.
Oh, okay.
And they get back their 2/2. Flyer. Yes.
Ooh, almost hit F6 instead.
Alright, now you can F6. And now we have 8 mana next turn, so you can play the Samurai Enforcers, and we're drawing a land, right?
No, we're not drawing a land.
Oh, we'll just play the 7/7 in the next turn with the Samurai Enforcers. Okay, well we can just tap down there. I've been saving that. Alright, we can Cage of Hands their Samurai Enforcers and get to tap.
Alright, so we do want to top at the beginning of our upkeep. I think we do.
we have 7 mana, 8 mana?
Yeah, we have exactly 8.
Okay, then yeah, we can top, because we're playing Cage of Hands.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay.
We're playing Cage of Hands and Bird Grafter probably, but yes.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and top.
Alright, so we want the land?
This turn we want the land, and the next 2 turns we want Vankami to probably win the game. That's a real rough play. F2.
Alright, now, do we want to just... We've got 5 mana? Do you want to play the Bird Rafter and leave the Cage of Hands not where we can return it?
Yeah, we don't need the Cage of Hands. There's not really any enchantment removal that people would mainboard. Except for Kami of Ancient Law.
Alright, now we are going to attack.
Yeah. With both. No, just with the 4/6 actually. Because we're at 8. And then actually I think we're playing the Samurai Enforcers and then the 2 4/6.
4/4 menace.
That
No.
seems fun.
Maybe we play the 4/4 menace. I don't know. They're about equally good.
The 4/4 menace is better because it has menace.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the 4/4 menace.
Actually, no. Now the Bushido guy's better because it has Bushido.
And just attack with the 4/6. You could attack with the 2/2, but it trades for the 1/1. I don't like that.
Well, also this one has +2/+2 to this one, so
Okay.
it makes more sense. They're gonna hit us with two in the air. We don't have a reach guy.
We could consider bringing back the Harsh Deceiver in a few turns. And keeping our Samurai back to block their Samurai.
Oh, you mean bring back the cage and put it on that thing?
Do you like that?
I actually do like that.
Okay, well, let us take the 2. And we'll do that at the end of step.
Yeah, we'll see what they're doing.
Keep the Harsh Deceiver in hand now.
Huh? What now?
Or we might want to play the Harsh Deceiver. It's
What,
just-
do we want to bring back the cage and put it on this thing?
Yes.
Okay, so let me top. Alright, so Forest, Zubira, this guy. And then we want to bring back the cage.
We probably wanted to keep the Zubera in hand so we'd have something to discard when their Zubera dies. But that's fine.
We'll just keep the Harsh Deceiver to discard.
So we're not going to play it this turn when we have a bunch of mana. You need to go to main phase.
So shouldn't we lock down this guy?
Yes.
No, that doesn't give us enough mana to play both.
Oh, just play the Cage of Hands.
Yeah, okay.
We could play the Harsh Deceiver in the Cage of Hands.
And then we'll have to discard one of these, though.
We
When
can
this
just-
dies.
We can just block with our 1/4. That's fine. Play our Harsh Deceiver. Our Deceiver can block a 1/2.
Oh, I'm dumb. That's Bushido. Now I can attack.
Yeah, she didn't know the order. That's fine. Play Harsh Deceiver.
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah, it blocks their 1 and 2, and it gives us more board presence.
What's the next card on top of my library?
A land, or no, the Zubera.
Alright, so I'll top to discard. I'm dumb, though, for not attacking.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. We're really bad.
you got to play a little bit quicker too, because we got 2 rounds left, right? And you have 11 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
So go ahead and.
Do you mean just go ahead and swing this Bushido guy, then?
No, because then we don't have a good block, and we're at 6 and they're at 5.
We can chump block for a turn. Oh, man, I'm really bad. Trying to conserve mana as opposed to doing it right.
Okay, what we can do is we can put out 2 Vine Commies and then move. Eventually, we'll have enough mana.
Wow. Shit.
That's a problem. So we have to double block now.
No, we just block and pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still don't have a good attack, but we still have good attack, so I should use it. Oh, then we don't have a good block.
Just start playing the Vine Commies. Eventually, we'll have enough mana where we can. You have to go to your main phase.
Man, that is annoying. I'm turning that off.
Okay, right click draw. Right click draw.
stop on my turn. There you go. Alright, F2. Alright, so eventually we'll have enough mana where we can move Cage of Hands.
Yeah. So should I go ahead and attack with this because they're not going to block?
Why would
Because we have a crappy spirit blocker.
Sure.
All right.
But yeah, that's fine. What I was saying is eventually we'll have enough mana to move Cage of Hands twice per turn.
Oh, okay.
All you need is a little bit more mana, and having out multiple Vine Commies means that you can put it on the Samurai, attack with 2 4/4s, pull it back, put it on their 2/2.
They're debating if they want to double block to kill it. Or triple block. Double block's probably best.
F2. They just have enough life lead that they can just afford to take it.
Alright, I think we just pass. Yep.
Mm-hmm. We're not moving the cage yet. We're going to play multiple Vine Commies.
Yep. I'm gonna attack with the Bushido guy in turn 1/1? Probably not.
You can get him top.
Hi.
Alright, you may want to consider on not topping as much, because you do only have 10 minutes left, and you've used 20 minutes to play this game.
Okay.
Just like the time part is such a big part at this point. Just go ahead and play, or yeah, I guess attack.
Oh my god. Alright, both of these, right?
It's fine. Okay.
Alright, yeah, you're gonna have to take over. I'm not fast enough to play this game.
You trade.
They're
It has Death Touch. This is gonna happen eventually anyway, it's not a big deal. After combat. After combat. That's a good play. F6. Stack them the same way.
Oh, God.
You put the land on top, right?
I'll put the divining top on top.
I guess it's okay.
It doesn't really matter either way. Wow. They're just trying to run us that time, I think.
Well,
You wanna switch?
yeah, I know what needs to go on and faster with that.
I think we still attack with this guy.
Yeah.
I don't think we can win in 9 minutes, but we'll try.
I might be able to. Alright.
Alright, so now we have to +2/+2, right?
Yeah.
Alright, tap the top and draw a card before you have to discard. Down one. There you go.
No.
Click it. Yeah. What can you get? Zabera? Okay, get it.
Yeah.
Can you make the box bigger? Okay. Get the flyer. Oh man. Alright, now play the flyer. and then play the land and play the Zubera. Either one.
Play the good Subaru. Alright.
Alright, now you have a land on top, so you can actually make that guy bigger, too. Alright, so now you hit them in the air until they die from it. I think you should stop using the top.
Yeah, I just wanted to use it this time.
Alright, top, forest, snake. Attack with the flyer.
Yep.
And attack with the 1/4?
No.
Alright, play the snake. Play the Kami. Alright, we gotta win as fast as possible. I'm just so slow on the client.
Yeah. Their deck's way better than ours, by the way. Like,
Oh,
the only way
it
we're
is
even
certainly.
in this game is because of the emotion.
Oh, we're dead.
No.
Oh, it can only hit a creature?
Yeah.
Oh. Thought they had Consume Spirit, which isn't in this set, maybe?
Nope.
You might actually want to just stop and see if we got anything. Nope.
I mean, we have 3 new cards next turn.
Wow. You can just click them down.
Yeah. Alright, we'll draw our top next turn, and then we'll search for a basic land every turn. I think we're dead.
I think we're just dead. That flyer. Well, we're dead and we're not coming back in 6 minutes, so.
We could have pulled back the Cage of Hands and
And played it? Maybe we should have done that.
Nope.
They're just running a sad time at this time.
It's probably the best play. Actually, okay, and then we can attack. Yeah.
We don't have anything good in lifting our deck.
Yeah, we do. It's right there.
Hit him with the 3/2. Oh,
No reason not to attack with everything at this point.
I think the problem is we might have to sideboard really funny.
We might just have to sideboard as many aggressive creatures as possible. And play a subpar deck that is completely different. Because we're not going to win another game like that. Oh, Hold the Line's nice.
man, they have a lot of flyers.
Oh yeah, their deck is really good.
Well, I think we just lose, right?
Yeah, probably. I mean, they have a lot of really good cards. I think that they're very close to one of the best black-white decks that I've ever seen in this format. Not just from online.
They've run us out of stuff, too. Out of time, out of cards.
Out of life. And that was behind the Myojin, which was like a 9-for-1.
Yep.
Making a lot of misplays. I meant to draw the snake, put more stuff on the board, but they're still playing stuff, so.
It doesn't matter. We just die if they attack. No. Nope, we don't.
Mm-mm.
Or if we just attack with everything, do we win?
No.
No.
We're down to 2 cards.
Oh, attack with a flyer.
Just attack with everything. Oh. We're not.
Well, I mean, we're gonna run out of time anyway, so.
We're gonna run out of cards.
Well, and then we're gonna run out of time.
Yeah, so we can look at their deck for a minute before we lose.
Why?
Talk about how much better their deck was than mine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, like, none of these cards are bad. The Devoted Retainers are the worst card in their deck, and I think they're the only cards that aren't really nice. Alright, we're good and concede. Alright, guys, this is our first match for that. Hopefully I'll be feeling a little bit better on our next one. Let's go ahead and concede. I guess we'll just submit this and then concede immediately. We just can't win in 2 minutes.
Nope. I'm too slow at the client, and Dan's too headachy.
Yeah, it's just not happening. If we had more time, if we were able to win at like the 7 or 5 minute mark, I would have sideboarded into an extremely aggressive deck. Probably subpar, probably suboptimal, but it would need to be able to win in the amount of time. And the deck we're playing now has too many triggers to win that quickly. Alright. Alright.
So we got 50 play points or whatever, or we will win the match-ins.
Yeah, and I mean, that lets us play again, and we also got some cards that were worth the value, so it wasn't terrible. I think we need to be more focused when we're playing on playing quicker. Not just that match in general. The other match that we won, we were a little bit lower on time than I'd like as well. There's a lot of triggers in this set. There's a lot of clicking involved, and there's a lot of layering with various cards involved. Even when you don't have things like Sensei's Divining Top, it can very quickly go to time. Alright guys, we'll catch you again later.
Thanks for joining us.
Alright, Mobius Spick out.